एक सायडीन दर्या आनी दुसरे सायडीन सह्याद्रीचे दोंगर, आनी ह्या दोगां मदीं वसलेलें आमचें सोबीत सुंदर गोंय. गोंयांत वेगवेगळे तरेचे लोक रावतात, जांकां तांच्या दैनंदीन गरजांक लागून वीज ही खूब गरजेची आसा.
आमकां जी वीज लागता गोंयांत ती जवळ जवळ 90% वयर वीज ही भायरच्या राज्यांतल्यान येता आनी त्यातली बरीचशी वीज ही कोळशांतल्यान निर्माण जाता.
जशी लोकसंख्या वाडटा, वसाहत व्हडली जाता, तशी विजेची गरज आनी सरकारा वयलो भारूय वाडटा.
जेन्ना देशान 2070 पर्यंत नेट कार्बन झिरो अशें एक टार्गेट दवरलेलें आसा, तेन्ना प्रत्येकान हेच्यान सहभागी, सरकार, गोंय सरकाराक तशेंच गोंयच्या जनतेकूय सहभागी जावन हे नेट झिरो करपाची गरज आसा.
गोवा सर एक एनवायरमेंटली सेंसिटिव स्टेट है. यहाँ पर पावर प्लांट नहीं लगता, यहाँ पर जो कोल पावर प्लांट है उसको नहीं लग सकता, पर इतना हमें घनी धूप आती है यहाँ पर. सारे देश में सबसे ज़्यादा धूप शायद हमारे गोवा में ही गिरती है. 250 दिन की धूप आती है. इवन मॉन्सून में भी काफ़ी धूप आती है.
आणि जर आमी वीज निर्माण करतले जाल्यार ती सोलर ही सादी आनी सोपी व्यवस्था आसा, जी कोणी आपल्या घराचेर सोलर पॅनल इन्स्टॉल करून सोलर वीज निर्माण करूं शकता आनी आपल्या घरा खातीर वापरूंक शकता.
I was very interested in having a green energy in my house, and we wanted our electricity bill also to come down. There was all the more reason for us to go for solar system.
So basically your panels are producing direct current. They're like batteries. They have a constant voltage of about 40 to 45 volt, and they are supplying power in the form of direct current. Now this inverter, like the name suggests, it inverts it from direct current to alternating current. Now that power produced by the panels has to be this has to be protected from any surges there. If there's all of a sudden lots of energy is produced, it has to be protected, so we have some surge protection devices. Same way, if the inverter malfunctions or produces a surge, we have a surge protection device on this side also to protect your grid.
I just got my last bill, that was just 264, which is pretty good. We were very happy with it. I've got an app. He has provided me an app on my phone. I can see the progress, like how it's developing from 8 o'clock in the morning, 7:30, 8 o'clock sunrise until the sunset, say 6:45.
Trying to be independent. I like to be independent. Main reason. And also it's good for the ecology, and also for economy.
पयली सरकाराची स्वताची स्टेट गव्हर्मेंटाची म्हणजे गोंय सरकारची स्कीम आशिल्ली, जेच्यान ते 50% बेंचमार्क रेटीचेर सबसिडी दिताले. तेच्या उपरांत आता केंद्र सरकारची रूफटॉप स्कीम आयल्या. त्या स्किमी प्रमाणे ते 3 किलोवॉटा प्रमाणे केंद्र सरकार 40% सबसिडी दिताले आनी 10% गोंय सरकार दिताले. आता केंद्र सरकारान सगळी सोंपें जावचें हेच्या खातीर एक नॅशनल पोर्टल म्हणून निर्माण केला, आनी देशांतलो खंयचोय नागरीक जावं खंय आसा तो त्या नॅशनल पोर्टलार वचून आपलें एप्लिकेशन करून सोलर सबसिडीचें एप्लिकेशन घेवंक शकता नॅशनल पोर्टलार. पूण गोंय सरकाराची स्कीम चालू उरतली. आमी त्या स्किमीक मॅच जावपाक आमची स्कीम तैयार केल्या आणि सरकारा कड़े धाडल्या आता अप्रूवलाक.
इस सोसाइटी ने लगाया था ये प्लांट अपने कॉमन एरिया के लिए. ये गोवा की बहुत कम सोसाइटीज़ में से जिन्होंने लगाया है, और इनको इतना बढ़िया इनको बेनिफिट मिल रहा है. यहाँ पे 20 किलोवाट का ये प्रोजेक्ट है सर. ये दिन में करीब 80 यूनिट तो बनाता ही बनाता है सर, और इस सोसाइटी की रिक्वायरमेंट कुछ 60 यूनिट की है, तो ये 20 यूनिट ऊपर ही देता है. पर आप सोच सकते हैं कि कभी बादल आते हैं वगैरह तो उस समय थोड़ा कम होता है, पर ऑन एवरेज ये 80 यूनिट तक दे रहा है ये प्लांट. अब 80 यूनिट सर हम सर 4.5 रुपये पर यूनिट के या 5 रुपये यूनिट के हिसाब से हम देखते हैं, तो इनका दिन का मतलब आप बोल सकते हो कि 400 रुपये का खर्चा होता है गिव और टेक. पहले 17,000 कभी 20,000 रुपये का बिल आता था, अभी 4 महीने से इनको कोई बिल नहीं आया. तो इन्होंने काफ़ी पैसा ऑलरेडी बचाया. आप सोच सकते हैं कि ये प्लांट की कॉस्ट आफ्टर सब्सिडी कुछ इनको 3.5 लाख रुपए की थी, 80,000 रुपये ऑलरेडी बचा लिए 4 महीने के अंदर ही. तो सोसाइटी अगर पत्रे की जगह अगर ये पैनल लगाए तो वहाँ पर वो धूप की दिक्कत नहीं होती सर। आप सोचो सर, आपकी छत कितना आपको कुछ बेनिफिट दे रही है क्या? आप अपना छत को भी काम पे लगाओ ताकि उसका भी फ़ायदा हो आपको।
मागीर एक कॉन्सेंट्रीक सोलर थर्मल म्हणून आसा टेक्नॉलॉजी, जी पेटंट आतां एक कोणाचें आशिल्लें तें आमी एक गोवा युनिवर्सिटीन घातला. सद्या ते हॉस्टेलाच्या भुरग्यांक रांदपा खातीर स्टीम जनरेट जाता. तशीच आमी एक आत्ताच इन्स्टॉलेशन कंप्लीट जालां, अजून इनॉग्रेशन जावपाचें आहा. ते सुपर स्पेशलिटी ब्लॉक GMC, थंय एक कॉन्सेंट्रीक सोलर थर्मलची डीश बसयल्यात आनी त्या डिशीन आमी ते स्टीम जनरेट करून ती स्टीम लॉन्ड्री खातीर फाल्यां गरम उदका खातीर जें लागता त्या हॉस्पिटलाक आमी दितले आनी ते आमी फुडें फुडें बाकीच्या हॉस्पिटलांनी व्हरपाचें ठरयल्लें आसा.
This is Agni 69 solar boiler. It is the most innovative way of generating steam from sun. Generally, in any industrial application where steam is required, they use a conventional boiler which is run by fossil fuels like diesel, furnace oil, LPG. So instead of burning some fossil fuel to generate steam for anywhere where heat is required, so we are able to generate steam by using sunlight. Agni 69, as I said, it's a solar boiler. It works with a basic two concepts. One is the magnifying lens and another is the sunflower plant. By using a magnifying lens in our childhood, we used to burn paper. The same way here also, by using mirrors, we are concentrating sunlight which is falling onto mirror. So each dish is fitted with a solar grade mirror. So this is a special type solar grade mirror which is specially made for solar applications. So these are outdoor, weather resistant, UV resistant, and the durability of the mirror is up to 20 years, and it is very highly reflective. So each dish comprises of 156 such mirrors. So each size is 2 feet by 2 feet. So all these mirrors are placed on the dish in such a way that whatever sunlight is falling in each mirror will get reflected at that focal point where high temperature is being generated. And like a sunflower tracks the sun from morning to evening, this system also has a double axis tracking system which tracks the sun. So whenever the system is facing against the sun, sunlight hits the mirror surface and it gets reflected at the focal area. So at the focal area, because of this concentrated sunlight, high temperature is being generated. Tracking controller, so we can say this is a brain of sun tracking system of each system. So this relays are used to track one motion, and this relay is used to track another motion. So basically sun moves in two directions, so this will take care of one direction and this will take off another direction. And this is a microcontroller, so it has sun position with respect to latitude or longitude for the 20 years. So accordingly this will move the sun, move the system so that it tracks the sun continuously. So by using a pump, we send water to that focal area. So because of that heat, the water gets heated up and turns to steam. So this is a water line pipe. So using this pipe, we are pumping water to the cold water to the focal area, and the water gets heated up because of that concentrated sunlight and generate to steam. So that steam will be delivered here. Here you can see the steam line is insulated and water line is non-insulated. So this through this pipe, the steam goes through, and then it will be delivered to the final site. Steam from all the solar dishes will be collected to this tank. From here it will be delivered to the final application. So using this system, we can cater for any applications which are run by steam, like community cooking or industrial process heat, laundry, refrigeration, all these applications wherever heat is required. So if we set up this system with a conventional boiler, it can save up to 40 to 50 liters of diesel per day or 2 LPG cylinders per day. So it can cater up to 400 persons cooking per day. It can generate enough energy to make cooking which is sufficient for 400 persons into 2 times, 800 meals per day.
गोवा बायोडायव्हर्सिटी बोर्डान सुरू केल्लो गोवन हो एक उपक्रम. ह्या उपक्रमा अंतर्गत लोणची, ज्यूस आणि साठांसारखे खाद्यपदार्थ तयार जातात. ह्या उपक्रमान बऱ्याचशा सोलर उपक्रमांचो वापर केला. तातूंत मिनी सोलर ड्रायर, सोलर स्ट्रीट लायट्स आणि सगळ्यांत म्हत्वाचो म्हणल्यार एक व्हडलो सोलर ड्रायर जेचे भितर वेगवेगळे तरेचे खाद्यपदार्थ सुकयल्ले वतात.
हें पल्पिंग मशीन आसा. हेतून आमी जॅकफ्रूट पल्प काडटा आनी आम्याचोय बी आमी पल्प काडटा. भितर आमी वयल्यान आंबे घालता आनी मागीर तो हांगाच्यान तो हें जावन पळय हांगाच्यान असो हें येता, ज्यूस येता आनी सकयल पडटा, हितूंतल्यान पडटा. हितूंतल्यान मागीर साली आनी हें पडटा तेजी पारी आसता ती आंब्याची साठोवन दवरपाक जाय जाल्यार आमी तो शिजयता आनी साठोवन दवरता नाल्यार आमी साठां घालता साठां आमी ती मागीर हांगा भितर हांगा सोलारान घालता आमी ही जॅकफ्रूट साठां
ह्या सोलर ड्रायरान आंबे आनी पणसांची साठां आवाळे आमटाण भिकणां आंबे अशा प्रकारचे पदार्थ सुकयल्ले गेले वता हो ड्रायर वातावरणांतली उश्णता ट्रॅप करून खाद्यपदार्थ बेगींतले बेगीन सुकयता आनी भितरलें वातावरण रेग्युलेट करपाक लागून हांगा एग्जॉस्ट फॅन्सूय लायिल्ले आसात
जी आमी समज साठां घातली न्हू 4 दीस लागताले आमकां आनी भायर घातले म्हणटा धुल्ले येतालो वयल्यान कावळे तोंड लायताले पारवे तोंड लायताले आनी आमकां ते राखूंक बसचें पडटालें आतां हो सोलार जाल्ल्याक आमकां बरें जालां भितर वेवस्थीत सुकता 24 तासान सुकोवन येता आनी अशें आमकां पळोवपाची गरज ना ते भितर उरता न्हू हें करून दार बी पॅक करून आसता म्हणटकूच आमकां आतां हें करपाची गरज ना दुसरें काम करपाक मेळटा
ऑन ग्रीड इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कनेक्शन हाज्या एक स्टेप फुडें वचून कांय लोकांनी संपूर्णता आत्मनिर्भर जावपाक लागून ऑफ ग्रीड सिस्टम घालून घेतल्या जेका लायटीच्या कनेक्शनाची गरज पडना
When you're on grid, basically you generate electricity and you sell it to the government, and that in a way offsets your bill in the night when you use the electricity from the government. But if the grid fails for whatever reason in the daytime, you don't have any electricity, although you have a solar panel working out there. I have an off-grid system, which means that the solar energy goes straight into my house, and what is not being used by my house gets into the batteries. So when the grid fails, or even in the nights, I can use the battery power to run the air conditioners, the fridge, the TV, and including my pumps and the geyser that I have in my house. So I'm truly off-grid. So when I installed the solar system, people were saying, why are you investing such a big amount of money? You can put an inverter. But when the grid failed, during the cyclone and as well as even during the rains and all through, I was one of the few houses in the neighborhood that had electricity around the clock. I was running my air conditioners, my fridge, my television, everything was running off grid. So I didn't rely on the grid as such to power myself. My system is a 5 kilowatt system. It cost me only a little more than 5.5 lakhs, which is still much cheaper than if you go and buy a brand new car. And remember, a car is only 5-7 years or so. This is going to last me for the next 25 years. There is hardly any maintenance cost. You see these panels out there, they're designed to be in the sunlight, in the rain, they're weatherproof. The only thing you have to do is clean them. Once a month you have to throw water, take a mop and wipe them down, or a cloth. The inverter as such has a very little maintenance. Just make sure there's no dust, no moisture, no insects going inside there. And it's kept in a nice climate controlled place. The only maintenance is there for the batteries. Just like your regular house inverter, you have to make sure you top up the battery with some water. And that's about it. But for the last 1 year, my average electricity bill has been around 100 rupees per month. And I'm off grid totally.
तो आमी किचन बायोगॅस स्कीम म्हणून आमची आसा जेतून आमी सबसिडी दिता 10 क्युबिक मिटरच्या बायोगॅसा प्रमाणे आमी सबसिडी दिता अजून थोडेच 20 लोकांनी अर्ज करून आमी तांकां 20 लोकांक सबसिडी दिल्या ती आमी प्रमोट करता बायोगॅस करपाचें आसा व्हडलें क्लस्टर बेज बायोगॅस आसा पायलट ग्रीन हायड्रोजन बजेटान जी स्पीच जाला ते प्रमाणे पायलट ग्रीन हायड्रोजन प्रोजेक्ट आसा फ्लोटींग सोलर घालपाचें आसा डॅमाचेर सो त्या खातीर एक MOU जाला SGMना बद्दल सो हे सगळे प्रयत्न चालू करून सरकारान बजेटान जवळ जवळ 300 मेगावॉट वीज निर्माण सोलर करपाची असो एक उद्दिश्ट दवरलेलें आसा आनी त्या उद्दिश्टा खातीर वेगवेगळ्या फेजीन काम चालू आसा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिपार्टमेंट आसा डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ न्यू रिन्युएबल एनर्जी आसा गेडा आसा सगळ्या कडल्यान प्रयत्न जाता की आमी ते उद्दिश्ट जे बजेटान घातला ते अचीव करचे
We can live a renewable, sustainable life by using renewable, sustainable energy.
So we should try to be independent. If we put solar panels everywhere, we won't need to import any electricity from anywhere. So that will be a great help to Goa.
तो हमें अपना काम करना चाहिए सर अगर सब स्टेट हमें अगर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी दे रहे हैं तो हमें खुद भी बनाना चाहिए और देश के लिए हमें भी कंट्रीब्यूशन करना चाहिए